this is the view of my room if you stand like a few feet backwards, and I just want to talk about it because I love it very much and I'm about to leave it soon. I'm going to miss it a lot and it'd be really nice to look back at it on video. So I'm just going to go from wherever's in front of me first, starting with my little mannequin who is nameless, and he's wearing this little bobble hat and he's looking after all my necklaces, and he is the guard for this big stack of books just outside of my room, and they're mainly historical non-fiction and a mix of other books and memoir, which I really need to get around to reading. So yeah, big sigh. And then you walk in and obviously you see the bed first, and I love my bed a lot. It's obviously very comfortable, very cozy with the blankets and the bedding, and it's pink and purple, which I also love very much. The bedsheet and the pillowcase were a gift from my family, and the other bedding was given to me by my mum. And then we have my teddy bear Pinky, who has been with me since I was born, and my cushion. And then this is just below the window area, which I should probably zoom out of, which are kind of marked by 3 frames. So the one that I've had for the longest time is the sunflower. I got this this year, and it's kind of a lithograph of these 2 sunflowers, and I really liked how they're kind of creepy, because I've always seen sunflowers as really bright and happy, but this is quite creepy. And then underneath we have 2 postcards from my very dear friend and my very dear brother, and we have my books for if I ever want to read before bed. These are the ones that I should be getting to, which are kind of kept upright by this pear paperweight, which I got on one Boxing Day, and my dad kept it for so long until I got it back again. And then this ghost mug, which I got, and I named it Sir Spook Spook. And moving along, we have this kind of sweet jar, which doesn't really have any sweets in, but it's so beautiful and I just really loved it. I think it's something that you could find in like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or I don't know, it's so cute. And then we have this leaf which my friend made, or I made, I can't remember, but I just stuck it up here with a string and I really like it. And then 2 more frames. We have the most expensive piece of paper ever, and we also have this well, the most expensive paper, I should clarify, being my degree, and we have this little frame of this kind of botanical modernist print, which I really liked. And then here we have all of these newspapers, and these are like kind of really old and vintage of kind of world events, historical world events, and then some foreign newspapers which I've collected when I've travelled. And then we have an important message of reduce, reuse and recycle, my tote bags, and this expired calendar. And then panning around, we have my chest of drawers, which are next to this really ugly extension leads. And on top we have this lamp, which is burning the camera right now, but it has to be on because my room is very dark without it. And we have the books that I am currently reading and my diary, which you can see. And this big stack of books, which are kind of short stories and humorous lighter books, because I like having them next to my bed, just in case I want to pick them up. Some origami flowers, which I made myself. The colours are very pleasing. And some paint brushes, and this candle, which I shoved into this Colgate mouthwash, because why not? Another candle and my jug. And then we have some books and some kind of baskets for jewellery, this lovely jewellery box, and then this little drawer which is like an exact replica of my cupboard. This just has houses more of my jewellery. And all of this is underneath this hook of this doll, and she's very pretty. I've had her since I was born as well. And this has this jewellery bag of all my bracelets, this lovely bag which I just found and talked about in my last video, Rubus the raspberry, who sits with this Marc Jacobs flower that I got. It's a bit dusty, should have cleaned it, but you can just see me. Oh, I was much too in front of the camera. But yeah, this was a gift from my friend, and I just put the flower in there because it was too pretty. My dustbin, which I used to pray with, and my little duck, who's named Tweety, and my biz camera, which I've hijacked, and a scrunchie with a piece of hair on it. And then panning here, we have my cupboard, which has storage that we're not going to talk about. And then we have all of my kind of Islamic literature, some quotes from the Quran and other places, and then some facts, a periodic table, a map, and yeah, and the funny egg, which I love, and some more quotes and poems here. And then my cupboard is just quite plain, just with 2 scarves on. This is not focusing. And radiator, boring. And then the next exciting thing is my gallery wall. Here you can see me. But this just has, I'm just trying to stay out. We have the Sydney Sussex College plaque, which was of my university. We have this Dickens print that my brother gifted me, and we have this, which my other brother made for me, this antique mirror which I thrifted, and then that painting was found on eBay. The sunflowers were thrifted, and the rose was a present to myself, which I got from, sorry, not a present to myself, a present to my mom, but she told me to keep it in my room, so yeah. And then the Harry Potter letter, which I shall zoom in to them all for you. Very beautiful. And then we have my kind of parfait, kind of strawberry on top, and a little cushion. And keeping with the fruit theme, we have a pear. This has all of my washing in it and my shoes, because I love shoes and I don't have anywhere to put them, and they deserve to be seen, so they are currently on the floor. My prayer mat is here, and of course the elephant in the room are my bookshelves, which you shall see in another video. But if this camera focuses again, sorry, these are all my books, and I've spent a lot of time. I'm very proud of this collection, and it's really nice waking up with this being my view. And yeah, I love my room a lot. Just do a quick pan of everything that you can see. You can end with looking at Pinky, and yes, I do write on my walls, and go into his eye.